Okay, hello there, I am Snuffanybody, and again here to do a snuff review. The snuff I will be reviewing today will be NTSU Black. Okay, and just before we have a look at the snuff, of course this is a South African snuff, and it has the most rubbish tin, in my point of view, of all of them. It's a plastic tin with a wobbly lid, so it doesn't seal the snuff up very good. It will dry out quicker than most snuff tins will, especially in my case, because I put something warm on it and just burned a little hole in it. So it's soft plastic and it will kind of go down on you easy. But let's have a look at the snuff. This is what the snuff looks like. It is dark brown, dark reddish brown. The grind is coarse, quite coarse. The moisture level is high, so it's a coarse, moist snuff. And this is what you would expect of any South African snuff. This is a damn easy sniff. The problem is keeping it in your nose, but we'll get to that in a moment. So, this is what it looks like. Coarse, moist, lovely. Let's see how it works in the nose. Okay, so we've had a look at the snuff. And we'll have a smell and an insufflation, pinchy thingy, and let's start with the tin note here. Okay. Very barnyardy. And by that I, sad to say, actually do mean a bit ammonium or pissy. It has a very distinct scent of pissy hay. The tobacco base is there. This is not an old tin, but an older tin, and I let it air for at least a week. And then it was acceptable, because when you get a new tin, this will be very ammonia. And it's because of the fermented tobacco. It's not that they necessarily add more ammonium to it. It is deeply fermented tobacco, and that is what you smell. There's also sort of a fruity scent to it, but it's the fruity scent of deeply fermented tobacco. So it's a bit like plummy, or like dates. Yeah, a sort of fruity scent. But let's have a pinch. And with this snuff you can take gigantic pinches, but I don't, because with the coarse and moist snuffs I do not like to share a pinch, because I can't do the correct share. So I just take a pinch for each nostril. So one for that nostril, just keep my finger there just for a second and just hold the nostril. And then it should be stay in there and do its effects. And there it is. Good. On the initial smell, yes, you do get ammonia, and it is very barnyardy, but it's not a scent that lasts. It's gonna be over within 5-10 seconds, and then you get 5-10 seconds in, maybe 15, and right about now here you get a very distinct tobacco burn in your nose. And because of the coarseness, it is gonna release its scent, its nicotine, a wee bit slower. So it has a delayed burn and a delayed reaction. It is a snuff that will moisten up your nose quite good. There ain't a lot of forward drip on this one. At 10 minutes you will get quite good back drip. One of the really good things about this snuff, in my opinion, is its massive nicotine content, and it will release it in a very good, stable way. The nicotine on this, in my point of view, is 7.5, maybe an 8 on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is nothing and 10 is cold the nurse. A quite substantial nicotine hit, but it will release kind of slow, so it will sustain you very good. And if you want more nicotine with this, you can either have another pinch, or you can chase it with a high nicotine snuff, like White Elephant or any of the Indian whites the Rustica will do, and you will be rolling on the floor in nicotine shock. No worries. Can be lovely. Because of the coarseness, the moistureness, it will juice up your nose and make it perfect for doing super fine milled, very dry snuffs. It kind of makes the filter in your nose, so you don't insufflate it to the back of your throat and into your sinuses. A good snuff for prepping. Taste wise, it's fermented tobacco, so it has a uniformed tobacco taste to it. It is not so, it doesn't have the classic leather on it. It's kind of a fruity tobacco-ness with a wee bit of pepper on it. And it's not like black pepper, it's more like fresh white pepper before it's sun-dried, if you've ever tried that, or had a sniff of the fresh peppercorns. And that is basically what I detect in this, like a fruity tobacco to it, with a wee bit of pepper on it, loads and loads of nicotine. Easy sniff, and if you're not afraid of the barnyard scent, it can easily be a beginner snuff, especially if you are doing snuffs to quit smoking tobaccos like cigarettes, because it will give you the nicotine kick that you miss from your cigarettes. What is there else to say about this? It's a good stable snuff, loads of nicotine, good flavor, and it is scary at first because of the loads of ammonium that you do detect in it, but it's good. As a snuff, just in general, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. For nicotine, high nicotine snuff, where you're trying to quit smoking, for instance, it's going to jump up further. It's going to be a 4 if nicotine is what you're looking for, and not necessarily a mellow taste, pleasant scenting. So, well, we'll be landing on 3.5. 3.5 on this snuff. Yeah, that will be my my point. Thank you again, and please do subscribe. Leave a comment in the bottom section. Bye.